YouTube. Today on I'm More Than a Rapper podcast, we got some juicy topics to talk about. I'm gonna be shooting a single episode today, which just includes me, myself, and I. I know I've been doing online interviews and also in-person interviews, but today we're gonna get it in and talk about some juicy topics. I do want to say trigger warning for the video because it is sensitive to some people. It's been spiraling out of control on TikTok. It has made it to YouTube as well, slightly Facebook. It's Facebook always kind of last, but yeah, we definitely gonna get it in. I got my boy Vars on today. I always give him a shout out when need to be. He was on my mind today, so it's always long live the dog. But country swag playing in the background. You all go download it, add it to your playlist. It's a different type of swag, country slash rap vibe. And so my episodes normally last anywhere from between 20 to 40 minutes. So I'm going to let the video end the podcast session. But what I am going to do for you guys, so you guys can know what you're getting yourself into, I'm going to break the video down in bits and pieces. So I'm not going to be on here too long talking today. But for the most part, again, everyone's opinion is valid mostly to their self. So I am going to say that. But my thoughts on the video is that host, she's very disturbing. She's very disturbing. I was scrolling on the lives. I do have a section on TikTok where I have funny screen recorders. But this one wasn't so funny, but it did catch my attention. The woman has been going viral where she was hit in the side of the face with a brick because she declined to give a guy her phone number. Which, that's awful, by the way, because some people cannot take rejection. But the host, she was very, very, very disturbing and distasteful. And again, this is just my opinion. A lot of people did not like what she was saying on her live, so I did not include the comments because I cannot censor anyone's comments on the live. But she had people on her panel. That is what they call it on TikTok. A couple people on her panel was agreeing with her, but they were mostly males, misogynists. And you will notice in this live, anyone who disagreed with her, she kicked them off the live immediately. She didn't let anyone talk. So it's like no one opinion was valid with hers. She was like, "Oh, this is not we're not against males on here." No one said anything against males on there. You will see that. You will see that in this live. No one said anything against any type anything against males on this live. She was fully against women. And she's black African American. She was fully against women. She put the blame on black women, and that a lot of that goes on in the community where they feel like black women should be held accountable for everyone's action. And I totally disagree with that, because at the end of the day, once a parent raise a child is going to grow up to be who they want to be. You can come from a 2-parent household or a 1-parent household. You do have some single fathers that are great fathers. I'm not a male basher. I never bash men. People who know me, they know that. My page, people who know that, they know that. Yes, I like women, but I don't bash men. You know what I'm saying? I have male friends. I have my father in my life, so I have no need to be hateful towards men. No man has done anything wrong towards me. I'm just not sexually attracted to them. I don't need them in a sexual manner. But I do need men in my life. You know what I'm saying? So, she was basically saying like her sons, and if you're gay, you don't need a man to protect you. She was very homophobic too. You know what I'm saying? And two men on the panel that was at the bottom and one that was in the middle, they was going along with that. It was two women in the middle of the panel that wasn't. She kicked them off when she found out that, you know, they was with women. She got very hostile towards them, and towards the end you would see it's a man at the top. I salute him to the fullest. He wasn't going, he was quiet for the most part until she started saying, if you're gay, you don't need a man to protect you, period. He wasn't with that. Once he started saying that, she kicked him off the panel because he wasn't agreeing with that, because he's basically saying that's not right. Then the man at the bottom, he got mad because the man at the top of the panel said that. You guys are going to see that the whole live was very disturbing. It was like she was race baiting her own race. She was blaming black women for how black men are raised, when that is definitely not the case. You know what I'm saying? But what I will say is, in some of the lives, she did make some valid points. Just she didn't go about it the right way. Like she said, some women do keep the children away from some men when they're angry. They do that. Now, I am going to say that in some cases they do that, but not in all cases. In some cases, women do coddle their sons. They do that, but not in all cases. So I will agree with her on that, but the way she went about it was not right. And also what I will say is, basically, she also victim blamed and was basically saying that it was the lady's fault that she got hit with the brick. She should have basically gave the man her number. Why? So anytime a man asks a woman for their number, they should say yes. And if they decline, they should be physically assaulted. That's the most disturbing thing I have ever heard in my life. So that is crazy. And she also basically was saying that women have children by men knowing that they're deadbeats. Now, what I can say is, what woman knows that they're going to have a child by a deadbeat man? People have disguises on every day. What I do know is some men show red flags, but some men don't. They be loving, caring until they get what they want. Then when they get what they want, they turn into monsters. Once the baby here, they turn their back. So it's like they become a person that you did not know. You sometimes you don't know who you laying down with until it's too late. You know, that's why I tell people when I date a person, and some women be mad about this. When I date them, I tell them I need a 90-day trial. Sometimes I need a 6-month trial, because people pretend to be somebody that they're not. But between those 90 days to 6 months, you're going to slip up and let me know the real you. So that way I can dictate if I want to be with you or not. You're not finna trick me. You're not going to trick me. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you got some people who slicker than Vaseline, slicker than baby oil. But I actually pay attention, so I'm lucky to not have been the guy, tricked. You know what I'm saying? I was tricked years back. That's why I'm the way I am, now. So, man, this live is so disturbing. But what I can say, I really commend that guy that was at the top. He did stand up. She kicked him off, and towards the end, it was so many people that was heated in that live today. They said they was finna report it. She had to get off and start another one, but I'm pretty sure that one is going to get reported too, because she was against black women. She was basically victim blaming, and she was very homophobic, and she just, Lord have mercy. And she was basically saying that her sons can't protect no woman but a straight woman. So you are you're installing in your son to only protect a straight woman. Someone could be getting brutally hurt, and you want to tell your son to turn his back because of her sexual preference. That's the most disturbing thing that I have ever seen, ever heard in my life. That is slave. Some of y'all have some slave mentalities. Y'all really hate the skin that y'all are in, and it shows. That self-hatred on so many levels. So I'm going to end my talking, you guys, and I'm going to let y'all watch the video. Y'all drop them comments in the comment section on how y'all feel about it. Some of y'all may agree with her. That is okay. Like I said, everyone's opinion is valid to their self. It's not valid, to me. It's valid to you all. My opinion may not be valid to you all, because opinions are like a butthole. Well, you know what? I be saying everybody have one, but now that I think about it, some people don't even have a butthole, and that's sad. That's very sad now that I think about it. God made people. That's another topic for another day. But appreciate y'all watching today's episode. It's easy, baby.
Girlfriend abuse women, and they do it, and you black women don't do nothing about it.
So being that I'm not in neither one of those situations,
I didn't say you. This is why you take it personal.
I'm not taking it personal.
Listen, ma'am. Why are you taking it personal when these are true things that black women do? Some black women do.
Ma'am, what have I done to take it personal?
But you taking it personal now because you're not saying, okay, that's true.
No, I'm not. You haven't let me finish to say that that's true or not true, ma'am.
Okay, but
I haven't said neither one of those.
This is what you said. When I finished saying what I said, you said that's not Lynette.
No,
and you made it about you, and I never made it about you.
You didn't let me.
It was never about. The thing is, it was never about you. We gotta speak about the. In order to stop this type of shit, where this woman won't get hit with a brick, it gotta start with the damn mother.
And I was getting ready to say that, but like I said,
okay, then that's a black man. If a black man, whether he African, Somalian, it came from a black woman.
You wouldn't let me.
It got to start there, and we can't lie and act like some of our black mothers don't coddle our black sons.
Baby, I haven't disagreed with you.
You never addressed it.
I haven't disagreed with you.
Everybody in the panel, did she made it about herself when I said what I said?
You didn't let me finish. I said I can't speak for all women.
I don't know you personally.
And that's why the butt was there.
But the thing is, the first thing that came out your mouth was, that ain't Lynette. I don't know you for you. I don't know you personally to know what kind of mother you are. I'm only speaking about the mothers I know. And I know if I know mothers from where I come from, I know you know mothers where you come from. And I know everybody in here know mothers where they come from that are very similar to what I'm describing.
I never said I didn't, Nick. I definitely know mothers like that, and I definitely know fathers
then we can't put all the blame on men when it's our mothers that are doing this shit too.
I haven't blamed anyone. I said it's about people. There are fucked up women. There are fucked up men.
Then why we make this about black men? Because there's fucked up black men, there's fucked up black women, and there's fucked up people in general.
And but why every time this incident happens?
But why when this incident happened to this one woman, one black man, how do all black men be responsible for that one?
I don't think all black men should be responsible.
But this live stream is going on where black women think that all of them need to be protected by all black men.
And I don't know if you're not seeing the other side of it, or you're not seeing videos on your page about the other side of how other black women feel, which is what I'm trying to say. I think it more comes down to community. I don't expect random black men to protect me, but just as a human race, just as a person, I'm a woman. If I see a woman or a man getting mistreated because the way I was raised, even if all I have to do is call the police, I'm gonna do something.
Okay, how about this?
Sit there.
I don't know where you're from. Will all you women, when the next homicide happen in your community, will you call 911 and tell them who did it if you know who did it?
Because I don't believe in snitches.
Including if it's your child.
To me, a snitch is if I'm involved in the crime and I tell on somebody else, that's a snitch. If I see a person murdered in front of my house and I say, police, they hiding right there behind the bush, that don't make me a snitch. That's my safety and my kids' safety. That's
then
because
why
I'm in a community
the
that I
crime
want to
rate
be safe.
reduced in our black communities then if people are doing it?
People, I grew up in the projects. People do it all the time. I just
no, they don't do that all the time. People in the projects don't do that all the time. People ain't calling out one snitching on the person and know the person who commit the crime. They're not doing that. That's a lie.
I meant people in the projects don't tell all the time because it's a culture that they raised in, that stitches get stitches and don't tell this. It's all about a culture. It's all about men and women, whether the mama is absent, whether the father is absent, whether the child got triggers and don't know how to handle their emotions, don't know how to be told no. At the end of the day, it's upon everybody, the community, because whether you had a mother or father, like you said earlier, I didn't have my father wasn't active in my life until later on, but I had uncles and shit, uncles, cousins.
Okay, well, what about the mothers who keep their child away from their father because the father's seeing a whole nother woman? What about that? Because I'm pretty sure that could cause some emotional, unemotionally available when mothers are withholding their children, weaponizing their children with the father because their father don't want to be with you. So what about that part too?
It's about the village that raised them and their culture and how they was raised and what was put into their motherfucking head.
Those same reasons is why some of our black men behave the way they do when they hit women like this over rejection.
Absolutely.
The same way when some of our black women coddle our sons is the same type of guys that show this kind of behavior. When our same black mothers know that their sons are abusing their girlfriends, wives, or just women in general, and coddling them and not saying anything to them, are the same ones why this behavior is happening.
And that's why I put it in. That's
not only coming from men.
We can blame it. I'm not blaming it all on mothers, and I'm not blaming it all on fathers, because it could be mothers that take the kids away from their daddies. It can be fathers that decide they don't want to be a daddy no more. That debate can go on forever.
A lot of that in the black community, there are black women that are doing it. There are some black women that are doing it.
Why does the community have to be responsible for the accountability of raising a child properly when a woman is the one who opened her legs to a man that she either pushed away or opened her legs too soon? Why does everybody else have to
them is not the only two reasons women can have babies or fathers running. Like, I'm not putting all the accountability on the woman or the man like that.
Why can't you? Why can't you?
Because it's both.
Accountability on the women.
Because that's not fair.
We can put. Now look, I'll be going in at men's heads too.
No,
but
I'm not going to never
we should be putting no damn. We should be putting our foot on the woman's head too.
The same way a woman can push a man away and open up her head.
The same way you can keep the baby when the dad. Okay, how about this? How about this one? Answer this question. How about when you lay down with a guy and you get pregnant by a guy and the guy don't want the baby, but you keep it anyway?
Then you got to deal with the consequences of putting that nigga on child support, or raising the child by yourself. One or the other. Raising the child by yourself or putting him on child support. Those are your options. Or just accept the fact that he's not going to be in the child life. That's life. Them are your options.
Okay, so then why do some of our black women be on TikTok platforms saying, I don't need a man?
I can't answer that because I don't know how they was raised or why they think that. I can't answer for them. I don't know why they think that.
So if we talk about these videos, she said that before she got attacked. She was one of those same women on TikTok.
I'm not saying I didn't get a girl no money.
No, but I'm just saying.
I think it's fucked up, but I ain't giving you, because as a grown woman, I think everybody should have health care, or you should get 2 jobs to get health care.
She was the same woman.
No money,
this is how that shit turned to 360. She was that woman praising being a lesbian or whatever, even though she got children. She was the same woman who made videos saying she don't need no man, being independent, da-da-da-da. And then as soon as she got attacked, she called those guys that were standing behind her, those ninjas weren't real men. If you're making videos saying you don't need a man, why are we arguing on TikTok with black men over this? Because she made a video saying she don't need no man. So why are we arguing over this? Why are black women that are for her arguing that are not for her, arguing about what black men should be protecting who? Because 1, she's Somalian. 2, those was Africans behind her. And there's a division.
So wait, did she say she doesn't need a man because she's lesbian, or she didn't mean a man in general?
She made 2 different videos, but she says she don't need no man.
I'm not arguing. It's people on
Come on, stop.
No, but in what sense does she didn't need a man?
Stop. There's a video where she don't need a man, and someone put them both together after she got hit. The video is out there. The video out there, she says she don't need a man.
But I don't think she was thinking about another man hitting her when that happened.
I'm not arguing on Facebook. I'm having a discussion, and I haven't even went to none of her pages. I'm on your page because I've scrolled past you a couple times.
Okay, there's a video where they put the video of her when she says she don't need a man, and then they put the video where she's outside after she got attacked and saying these ninjas ain't real men. There's a video out there. So she made a video saying she didn't need a man. She's one of these women on TikTok. She said she didn't need a man.
How do those two things correlate, though?
But because if you say that you don't need a man, then you don't need a man for protection.
But
that's not true. Because I'm a lesbian. I'm married.
Hold on. Let me. Can I say it?
Stop. Nobody talk. I'm the only one talking right now. What the fuck you mean? How does it correlate? It correlates when you're on TikTok making videos. I don't need no man. I don't need no man. You don't need no man for nothing. You don't need a man for protection. That's the only reason why guys don't fuck with some of you. Because you guys say y'all don't need a man. They only want women who want them and need them. What the fuck? Y'all never been married, huh?
I'm married right now.
Well, then, if you're married, where the fuck is your husband at? Because I want to talk to him.
This is the thing. I'm not married to no man, but I know I need my man in my life. I don't need a man sexually.
Who said they are married?
Me, Lynette. I don't need a man sexually. I don't need him financially.
Right now.
But that don't mean I don't need him.
So you have a husband, but you don't need a man.
No, I don't have a husband. I don't have a husband. I have a wife.
Okay, can you please get down? Because you guys, y'all always do that toxic shit. No, you're not for men. Get off my damn life.
I don't need a man financially, and I don't need a man.
You're not for men. No, you're not for men. Get out of here. Get out of here. You don't come up in here. You for women. You for men. You one of those ones that bash men. Get out of here.
Nick, can I say something?
No, you can't say nothing. Hell no. Yo, you let me know that you are married to a woman and you're up here arguing about men. No, you're biased. No.
Oh shit.
You want bash men? There's a lot of you bashing men. Now, I got cousins who are married to the same gender and they're not on social media bashing men. You guys get out of here with that shit. You being biased as hell. You gonna say, no, I don't need a man. You just said you don't need a man, so I'm confused. You said you was married and you said you don't need a man. But no, I'm married to a woman. Okay, bye. This conversation isn't for you. This is a heterosexual conversation. We're asking. If you're married to a woman, then your woman needs to defend your motherfucking ass. Your woman.
Thanks.
What the fuck? If you're married to a woman, then your woman needs to defend you.
Oh, y'all need to jump them.
I just want to understand, like, why. Okay, so there's like literally men that I actually met and that I helped because I'm just not being kind.
You married to a woman. My son don't need to help you. You already married to a woman.
I mean, it doesn't matter if we're like
my
together.
Son, I didn't give birth to my son to protect your fucking ass.
I understand what you're saying.
Nobody else who mother have a son that we didn't raise no kids to protect you.
I
understand. Their own damn family to protect.
Do you got a boyfriend or a husband, Angel?
I understand that, but I still understand.
No, you don't understand
hold on.
Do you got a boyfriend or a husband?
Can I finish? Can I finish?
No.
Can I finish?
Answer the question.
Why do I need an answer?
Bye, girl. Bye.
I had one.
Man, this is heterosexual.
I had one, by the way, and we're still cool.
Heterosexual conversation. This is not open for you to bash men. We don't bash men here. I get on men's necks when they do wrong, and I'm getting on you women's necks when you fucking do wrong. If you're married to a goddamn woman, your woman is to defend you. I got a cousin, her name Crystal. She's a stud. She defends her goddamn wife.
So Crystal has never called the cops or the firemen or anybody?
Stop playing Sculla.
I'm asking. I'm being serious. Like, how far do you take this? How far?
I'm about to drop your ass because you playing games.
I'm not playing. I'm being honest.
Yes, you are. You ain't being honest.
Yes, I am. How far do you take this if you don't need a man for help, for no help?
It's a black issue anyway. I don't even know why.
You stop saying it, then, brother.
Like, what's your angle, bro? People interjecting themselves in black and straight problems. I don't get it.
Sorry.
But the thing is, though, how can you hold men like if
before I comment,
hold an absent parent accountable? Like the person that's there raising a child is the only accountable person.
Yo, guys, this person is threatening to report me. I'm just gonna reset because I don't got time for these motherfuckers.
Yeah, reset it, Queen. Just go ahead.